Hello and welcome to this episode of the next bhajan in this divine Devi Bhajans series, and that is Triloka Palini Jagadeeshwari. The form of, so basically, again, the one who protects, who takes care of the entire universe, the three worlds, no matter just regardless of the number of worlds that each one defines about it, but the entire universe, Jagadeeshwari, the Lord of the Lords, the Lord of the entire universe. Sadananda Rupini is a form of bliss. Not just bliss, but eternal bliss. Sadananda, Sada Ananda. Eternal bliss, always blissful. The bliss that stays forever, undisturbed. It's not at all disturbed by anything. Oh, I didn't get this, so I'm not blissful. No, never happens. The ever blissful state, that is the state of divinity. That is the state of our own Mother Sai. Sadananda Rupini Saishwari. This Mother Sai, this form of bliss who's very much inside of you, that's very much inside of you, the eternal bliss is inside of you. Karunya Lavanya. Karunya, compassionate mother. The mother who's always showing compassion towards us. So, the compassionate mother, now we commit many mistakes, various mistakes. And I feel the biggest mistake or the biggest problem is that we do not know what the problem is. So here in this case, maybe at this moment, I could say, for example, the mistake is to not live our true self. Of course, it's a very huge thing. It's a step by step process, it's a step by step phase, it's a step by step journey, it's a spiritual growth that each of us are actually here to go through so that you will live based on your authentic self. So, yes, by living based on our ego self, we kind of commit, um, again, I don't want to term it as mistakes, but we kind of commit um, some kind of actions that again pull us back into the pain body, or that kind of accumulate even more pain body towards us. So, to live based on the ego self is itself something that we are not here for, because the very reason we are here for is to get rid of that ego self, is to shed it off, is to heal it. Yet we live through it and we commit, it's not committing mistakes, but we accumulate even more pain body, even more ego self, as we are living through our ego self. We are not living our true self. Yet our Mother Sai is compassionate, always forgiving, ever gracious, ever charming, ever merciful Kadambari. Partishwari Amba Shiva Shankari. The Lord of Parthi, Mother, our very own Mother, the Shankari of Shiva, the Shakti of Shiva, is very much seated inside of you as the form of Sadananda Rupini, as a form of eternal bliss, the bliss that stays forever inside of you. Can we realize this presence of bliss inside of us? And through this presence, can we deal with our ego self? Can we deal with our pain body? Through this bliss, can we deal with the negative self talk that kind of happens every day, most of the time? 98% of time that we spend is something that we are kind of just stuck at. During a day, 98% of our thoughts are not ours. So, can we realize this form of bliss that is very much present inside of us as a divine energy, as a divinity? And through this realization, can we deal with the thoughts that are not ours, with the pain body that is not ours, with the ego self that is not ours, but we are just kind of stuck to it? And for that very reason, it is very important for us to keep realizing, keep recalling, keep reminding ourselves that I am that ever blissful state. I am that very form of ever blissful state, that divinity is inside of me as a God self. I am not just the ego self. I am the authentic self and I am the God self. So that was about this bhajan Triloka Palini Jagadeeshwari. And the next We have one last episode. It's all about just the final step, which I'm going to be revealing in that episode. So, thank you once again for being with me. Make sure you click on the next episode. Thank you. Sai Ram.